yeah. Hey everyone, this is Tim. This is an evening in Ho Chi Minh City. So glad it has cooled down. Had an amazing day here. I got a chance to meet up with Lynn, who is part of an organization called the Saigon Hotpot, and it's a group of university students that takes visitors around to show them the rich culture of Ho Chi Minh City, exploring the sites, the historical places, and of course, understanding the history, the folklore, and the tales of this beautiful city and this beautiful country. Incredible students, and they do this all by volunteers, similar to when I was in Hanoi and I got a chance to meet up with Camellia from Hanoikids. It's a similar organization here, so really worthwhile. Here we are exploring the historic post office in Ho Chi Minh City and the Reunification Palace, and it was a hot day. I was dripping wet, but Lynn was as cool as a cucumber in that fleece in the 37-degree weather with hot humidity. Pretty incredible. And if you get a chance to visit Vietnam, either Hanoi or Ho Chi Minh or both, reach out to these organizations, Hanoikids, Saigon Hotpot, really great folks there. Really grateful for that. And also really grateful to Ridge for sponsoring this video. Ridge makes amazing minimalistic wallets that are effective at keeping your valuables safe and secure. When traveling or at home, I hate bulky wallets, and Ridge is an effective solution to that. And let me show you mine. This is my wallet, nice and compact, easy to access your cards. They just slide out. And with the RFID protection, it keeps your information safe as well. And it not only holds up to 12 cards, there's room enough for cash. And with the durable materials used, Ridge offers a lifetime warranty, so there really isn't any risk. In fact, the team at Ridge is so sure you'll love their wallets, they'll give you a 99-day money-back satisfaction guarantee. So check them out. Visit Ridge online, and there you'll find over 30 styles and colors to choose from. And not only do they have amazing wallets, they have rings and watches as well. And if you hate jingling keys like I do, they have a key case that keeps your keys nice and secure, so no more rattling keys in your pocket. And Ridge makes a perfect gift, especially for those that are hard to shop for, and we all have a few of those in our lives. And especially with Father's Day coming up, they make the most welcome and cherished gift. And Ridge was kind enough to offer a promotion for Father's Day between now and June 15th. For the best Father's Day offer, visit ridge.com/Tim Lee. And right now you can save up to 40% through June 15th. That's ridge.com/Tim Lee. And you can save up to 40% between now and June 15th for the best Father's Day deal. And with that, I'm getting a little bit hungry. And you notice I've been yelling because the streets are loud and so are the restaurants. David Sriracha has been suggesting to visit these 199K buffets. So these are buffets in Vietnam that are about less than $10 US, and I can't wait to see what they have to offer. And we're just coming up to one right now. And we see a friendly word with a friendly icon and a friendly price. This is Buffet Pho Bay, and beautiful sign here. And it's like an oasis in a city of cars and motorbikes, really busy. But look at this. Really gorgeous, really lively. I can't wait. Let's get a table. Hi, Mui. Hi, Nhi. Hi. This looks absolutely gorgeous. Can I get a table? Oh, thank you so much. So I paid my 199K and I got my wristband. Let's go check out the buffet. Hi, Dong. Can I get a table? Oh, thank you. Hi. This is an absolutely gorgeous evening and a wonderful buffet here. Wow. Oh, thank you. And they are fast with the charcoal in place on such a hot night. You can feel the heat. Man, it's just like the afternoon, and thank goodness for the beer. Let's get one of those started. Tiger beer, not cold, but that's okay. Oh. Warm beer and a cup of ice that is steaming from the heat. Okay. A lovely pour. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, cheers to you. Still a little bit warm, cooling down, and we'll give it a swirl to get rid of the foam. That is so refreshing. And with that, I think let's go for the buffet. So this is absolutely spectacular. Look at all this food. All right, I think this is our fresh seafood station with all the shellfish and the scallops and the snails and more snails. This is pretty spectacular and pretty loud here. And now we have the clams, the little one, the medium-sized ones, the big ones, and the oysters. And if that wasn't fresh enough for you, this is even fresher. So a live tank of shrimp here. And I think you have to catch your own. That guy seems to be running around. And let's take a look at the other buffet items. This is actually quite substantial. All right, so we've got cloches of hot food, some fruits, and then more over there. And I see some ramen and more shellfish and the favorite spring roll. And if I'm yelling, I'm sorry, it is lively and lots of music here. And there is more. I think this is for the hot pot, an array of raw protein goodness from the mild to the adventurous. I think that is frog. And really nice to see they keep this stocked up really fresh because it is hot here. But let's get a plate and start first. Hard to decide what to get, but I think I'm gonna go for the mild, less adventurous items first. Oh my goodness. Thank you. And since the razor clams are freshly replenished, let's go for some of those. So that looks pretty good. A nice start. Maybe one more. So we have some little crab, some little snails, and some larger snails. Let's go for the larger ones over here. And maybe a couple of smaller ones as well. Some large crab and some salad. And I think this is a jicama salad. And some more greens. Gotta give that a try. Looks quite refreshing with the peanuts and the fried shallots right here. Okay, this I don't know what it is, but that looks good too. Let's give that a try. And then I think these are shrimp balls on the top. Some bread, which we'll always skip, and some spring rolls. Let's give some of this a try. I think these are wrapped in rice, and these are wrapped in pastry. Let's give this one a try first. And then this right here. Oh, and I'm working up a sweat, and this is the tiny plate here. But I think for the first round, that is all I need. But wait, there's more because there is a row of cloches right here. And let's take a look. Cloche number one, okay. This is quite simple, but absolutely becoming my favorite. Stir-fried instant noodles with lots of veggies and lots of flavor. And moving on, oh, some fried rice. And we just need a spoon for this. All right. This is gonna help soak up all the sauces. And let's see. Oh, more razor clams, I have those. Oh, and yet more clams. And look how the clams are drenched in liquid. I feel the same way and just as hot as well. But this is a modest plate and I wish they would have bigger plates, but that's okay because we can get plates after plates. And let's check out the grilled seafood. Oh my goodness. Ay-ya. All right, so they're stocking these really fresh. You're doing the same thing. So let's get a little bit of scallops. Oh, absolutely the favorite. And a couple, and these I have no idea what they are, but they look like bigger scallops. And another one, gosh, a couple of shellfish and they're already filling up. All right, and maybe a crab, but I think I need some help here. How do you pick? How do you pick? All right. Oh, thank you. All right, one here. All right, and let's see what else we have. So I think the clams I'm gonna skip, but I'll definitely go for some oysters. All right, let's go for a couple. Let's make it Three's Company. And that's my plate so far. So that was pretty hectic in there, and I got a full table of food. And it's kind of nice to watch the traffic go by on the street side of Ho Chi Minh. And you notice I'm still carrying my bag. I got a funny story with a good friend Christine who came to Ho Chi Minh, and it was kind of neat. She asked someone to take her picture, and the fellow was really kind. He was trying to get her to have an exact good pose for a perfect picture, telling her to move back a little bit and move back a little bit some more. And she noticed he started moving a little bit further away from her as well. And before you know it, let's just say she never saw her camera again. But anyhow, that's why I'm keeping my bag. But let's start with some of the buffet with the grill hot. I think we need to start putting the seafood on. And we'll start off with the oysters right over here. And some more and more. And I'm not sure what to do with the crab because I think that's more for hot pot. And oh, there it comes. Oh, thank you. All right, thank you. So we'll wait for it to boil first and then we'll just continue adding our seafood in there. These are the shellfish and more shellfish. And I think we need to put the scallops on. Not sure if these are scallops. And again, if you know, let me know. These I know are scallops. And it's nice when there's not enough room for everything, but let's fit them in here. So while that cooks, let's try some of the appies first. I can't say no to a spring roll. Oh, I think out of all the spring rolls I had in Vietnam, I think these are the favorite because they're nice and crispy on the outside. And perhaps it's just the atmosphere with all the busy people here and all the busyness on the street. It's really nice to have something nice and comforting and crispy and not good for you. Cheers. All right. A little bit of the watercress. That is really nice. Lots of flavors and deep flavors as well. And so many textures. Really nice. And this place is getting so busy right now. And it's also incredibly hot. Oh my goodness. Need the beer. Absolutely essential. It's watered down with the ice melting and still much needed. And I'm glad they give you two, but the beer isn't included in the buffet. And thanks to Google Translate, we worked out our communication. And I think I gotta try that shrimp ball. I think it's a shrimp ball, or at least I hope it is. That doesn't look like a shrimp ball. I'm not sure what it is, but it's still really tasty. And I think it just needs a little bit of the sauce here. Very good. And I gotta try the razor clam. And I think we'll have to use our hands. Oh, so good. The razor clam is perfectly cooked. Again, in Vietnam, lots of flavor, very nice. So I think the seafood is cooking well, where it's bubbling away. And I'm just gonna rearrange it a little bit just to make sure they're fully cooked. And while I'm a little bit concerned about the food safety, this must be a good 500-600 degrees. And if the bacteria can survive in that heat, they deserve to live. And I think we'll need a little bit of onion sauce, and we'll add a little bit of scallion oil, or a lot, right here and right here. So that is looking pretty cooked, and so is that. All right, and we'll shuffle things around a little bit more. I think the center is the hottest part. Okay, and it looks like the oysters are done too. Let's give this one a try. Time to give the scallops a try. I think they've cooled down. Very nice. That scallop is nice and succulent and very aromatic and luscious with the scallion oil. Let's just drench this all around. Oh, and piping hot. And we gotta try this larger looking thing. Another shellfish. I'm not sure if you can eat the things around it, but since they have it on, let's give it a try. Maybe just the center part. I'm not adventurous enough to eat the surrounding parts. Look at that, bubbling away with all its juices inside. Let's give it a try. That is piping hot, looking so tender and drenched in the scallion oil. Oh, really hot, but really delicious, and a little bit more of that onion oil. Pick it up. Oh, very nice. So I think I'm gonna finish this up with round one, and I'll take you back for the next round, and I better hurry because it is getting so busy over there. I think they bring you in for the cheap buffet and make the money on the cans and cans of beer that one will need with this heat. Cheers. So my goodness, it is getting so busy here, and round one was really good. The crab I actually put in the hot pot, lots of work, and that shellfish with a wonderful sauce on the rice makes it extra nice. And I'm actually becoming accustomed to snails. Not a lot of work once you know how to twirl. And I think we're gonna go for more food here. I think we're gonna make use of the grill, and we'll head over to all the grilled meats. So we've got some veggies, and I think we'll go for some meatballs to flavor the broth. Number two, and oh, I see some fish over there. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. Too adventurous for me, but let's see. So that is a wonderful technique. And I think these are gizzards, and I think these are frogs. But you know what? For some reason, the frogs don't seem as adventurous anymore. Try some of this right here. And number two, and I guess this is a French influence. And I see some quail. Quail I can do. Grab a couple and a drumstick. And I think we have some pork. This would be perfect for the grill. Oh, and wonderful meats, because this is beef belly right here. And I'm gonna really pile this up because the plates are so small. And some octopus, that I'm gonna skip. And we have the little ones going for more quail. And then this, I think these are gizzards. And we have some marinated pork. And this, I think this is chicken feet. And I can't wait to bug Anis and Chef Neil on this. This is chicken feet already deboned for you. Let's go for a couple or triple next to the feet of the frog. And I'm so sorry to be grossing you out. But I guess this is how the French and Vietnamese eat. And I think they eat well. So some chicken wings right here and there. And my plate's getting pretty full. And I think that's it. So this is my plate here. And I was a little afraid to get the shrimp. And Van was nice enough to help. Thank you so much. Yeah. Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah. And I think they are cooking up. All right, boiling away. So I think I'm gonna throw the veggies and the ramen in with the shrimp, all in. And I know this is probably not the right way to do it, but that's okay. There's no wrong way, as long as it all gets cooked in the end. Gordon Ramsay would be proud. And I think we need to fill up the grill. The shrimp has been grilling for a while, and we'll put a little bit of beef, or a lot, and maybe a quail number one and quail number two. And I think with the rest of the items, we'll wait for the second round of the hot pot. And because the first round is being cooked nicely, we'll pull out the shrimp. Number two and three and more. So we've got some enoki mushrooms that are cooking away and some veggies. Give that a swizzle. And I think the noodles are good with the mushrooms. And now the rest with the chicken feet, the frog feet, the beef balls, the pork, the chicken wings, and all that good stuff. And we'll put it in. We'll stir that up. That is a lot of work. Beer number two. Oh. Still warm, and let's cool it down over the ice. And look at that ice just dissolving. So hot. Very nice. And the grill is cooking away, almost ready. We'll give it a flip. Another flip. And that one looks okay. I want to keep that important skin perfectly intact. Just a little bit of flavor with the wonderful scallion oil based on the pork and the quail Maybe that wasn't such a good idea, but I think the pork is done. On the noodles, let's give this a try. Very nice. With the wonderful noodles and the fatty pork and a little bit of scallion oil. The perfect bite. And let's try the quail, because I think they're almost ready. Give it a little bit of a flip. And I don't think you want to cook quail too well done, although one might make a case here. And I think we might need 2 hands for this. We'll try the drumstick first. Ooh, nice and hot. Oh, and the crispy skin. Give this a try. Cheers. Oh, very flavorful. Just like a miniature chicken, but very juicy and charred. And again, loving the onion oil. Oh, very good. And I think by now the hot pot is done. I'm gonna scoop them out. All right, and we'll fish out the goodness. I think these are the frog legs in the bowls here. The chicken wings, a frog leg for you, and a chicken wing for you, and the rest for me. It is quite a frenzy here, and I think everything on the grill is cooked, including the shrimp. Let's put them here, number 2, and the other quail. And I remember from Chef Neil and Chef Grace, when they do chicken wings, they always boil it first and then fry it or grill it. I think I'm going to do the same thing with one of them. Let's try this one here. And we're going to put them over the hot charcoal just to give it some extra flavor. And I've never tried frog legs before, at least not in this style. I tried it in the French style in Montreal, but let's give these ones a try. And these are definitely cooked. Let's see. Again, kind of new to this. I'm not sure if you can eat the skin. So better not chance it, because it is a little bit rubbery. All right, really hot. Oh, very nice. If you haven't had frog legs before, I highly suggest you give it a try. It tastes like chicken and fish combined. Very good. And speaking of chicken, gotta try that chicken wing. And I think it is somewhere in here, and there it is. Little hard to get at, but let's give it a try. Oh, nothing like a chicken wing. Nice and succulent, and because it was boiled in that broth, it is nice and flavorful. Very good. And speaking of chicken wings, let's try the grilled one. So this has already been boiled in that flavorful broth and nice charring. And this is super hot. So I think to cool it down, let's dunk it into the scallion sauce. And I got a big bowl of it here. And that did the job nicely. Although it is still hot, let's give this a try. Oh, nice and caramelized and piping hot. Ooh. And finally, a little bit of the noodles, and I think we'll need some broth for that. This would be so flavorful, and I undercooked the noodles on purpose so that the hot broth will continue its cooking. Let's give this a try. Wonderful ramen noodles. Even on a hot day like this, a nice warm bowl of noodles is so comforting. And I think we need to start combining a little bit of chicken feet into the noodles with expert chopstick skills to capture both. The chicken feet isn't my favorite. Noodles are great, but the texture of the chicken feet is something that's left to be desired. A little bit of al dente texture, not in a pleasant way. Rubbery, elasticy, chewy, and crunchy at the same time. This is an acquired taste that I'm still trying to acquire. But thank goodness we have some beer to the rescue. So, amazing assortment of seafood, and things are smoking in the best possible way. Very different from some of the other buffets I've been to, from the brasserie at the Nico Saigon and the Saigon Cafe at the Sheraton. But this atmosphere is absolutely phenomenal, and really nice to be enjoying your meal and see the night sky and the traffic to your right. So I'm just gonna finish this up and take you back for dessert. Oh. Whew. So it's been a couple of hours and it's still incredibly busy. The food was phenomenal. Those shrimps were so succulent, just like crawfish. Try the head, then the tail, a little bit of the scallion sauce. Absolutely delicious and glistening. And they know me well because they gave me so many wet naps, and they certainly came in handy. And I think right now, I just need a little bit of sweets to cap off the meal, and let's see. And I think many others have the same idea. So I better watch myself because at the very beginning when they brought over the beer, they also brought out a plate of fruit. But I think I'm gonna give some of this a try. And I think these are sweet glutinous rice desserts. One here, and then let's try some of this as well. Here. So I'm gonna go a little bit light, but I see some dragon fruit that looks pretty good. And I'll have to make my way down there. But before then, we've got some Logan, some grapes. Not sure what these are, maybe crab apples. And some mandarin oranges. And let's make our way. And I think all I'm gonna get is a dragon fruit. I think just one. And it's almost peeling off. And this is a modest plate, but that's all I can handle. I can certainly use a seat. This is my dessert, and you might notice there is something new on the plate, and I just couldn't resist when I was grabbing the desserts. I noticed something new. Can't wait to give this a try. I think this is oysters with an egg yolk, and you're supposed to put it on the grill, and it's hot. So I'm gonna try some of this dessert while that grills up. So we have a little bit of the rice cake. Oh. That has an interesting texture. A little bit chewy, a little bit sweet, not too much. Not too much flavor, but little bubbles and a little bit of coconut flavor as well. Well, let's try that cake. I think this is baked. Interesting. Similar to the first one, but a little bit more cakier and a little bit of tang. Very good. Very good. So this is Buffet Pho Bien, and really busy here. Fantastic atmosphere. Really great folks like Moy and Nui, and I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, and apologies for that. But really kind folks like Van, who noticed I was a little bit afraid of the shrimp and managed to help me cook it up. Really cool. And again, it is so busy in here and really warm as well. So really grateful for you to join and experience this fantastic 99 or 199K buffet with me. And again, thank you so much to David Sriracha for this wonderful suggestion, and really grateful for that. And also really grateful to Ridge for sponsoring this video. Ridge makes amazing minimalistic wallets that are effective at keeping your valuables safe and secure. And whether at home or when traveling, I hate bulky wallets. So having a nice compact wallet is absolutely a must, especially on the motorbikes here. So check them out. Visit Ridge online, and there you'll find over 30 styles and colors to choose from. And Ridge makes the most welcome and stylish gift, especially for those who are hard to shop for. And I think we all know who they are. And also with Father's Day coming up, Ridge was kind enough to offer a promotion. And to find the best Father's Day gift, you can use my link, ridge.com/Tim Lee. And right now you can save up to 40% until June 15th. So that link again is ridge.com/Tim Lee. And right now you can save up to 40% from now to June 15th. And with that, I think I need another beer. I normally never drink so much, but this is such a hot day and all they're serving is beer. And thankfully this one is a little bit cold. Cheers to you. But not cold by much. So with that, I hope you're keeping well, and I hope you're eating well, and I hope you're traveling lots. Until we see each other again, Keep safe, look after one another, and God bless to you and yours. Cheers. That oyster is not going to cook for a while, but I'll send you off and I'll stay here and wait. Bye-bye.